And this week, we get put into the role of a new tavern owner, attempting to run the entire operation by yourself. Come on, who walked in here with muddy feet?
Bunch of savages just walking in off the farm.
What is that? Toxic fumes from the outhouse? Okay, this game just got real fun.
What the heck?
And this is our review of
Tavern Manager Simulator!
I'd like to thank the publisher for providing me a review copy of the game.
It was developed by and published by Ultimate Games.
This spitfire of a game released on January 13th to the Xbox and PlayStation marketplaces for the price of $19.99. Oh boy, the simulation games have really been popping off lately. I mean, seriously, when I looked at the press release for this game, I thought, who the hell wants to play a game where you basically have to manage like a medieval McDonald's? Hence, the tavern. Well, come to find out, I guess I do. In this fantasy job simulator, you take over an old rundown tavern and turn it into the most famous tap house in the land. You cook, serve, and customize your tavern to keep adventurers and townfolk coming back for more. The general idea here is to run an attractive full-service pub, including staff, product ordering, cooking quality, cleanliness, timeliness, and budget, where you get rewarded for quality products and service over just shoveling out orders. Which really just, again, sounds like you're managing like a modern fast food joint. Well, yeah, that's about it. Which, once again, the whole concept on paper really fails to sell the idea that this is an enjoyable way that I want to spend my free time. But I am pleased to tell you, it actually was. Somehow, I ended up sinking like 20 hours into this game over the span of 4 days. Many times struggling to put down the controller and go to bed on time, as the next upgrade or purchase was right within my reach, which ended up being an enjoyable grind. It just doesn't really sound like a great sales pitch here. Or either that or I'm a terrible salesman. Probably the latter. Luckily, the game starts you out with an extremely slow basic functions of cleaning and eventually taking a keg of beer to serve out pints to patrons. Easy enough. You start out amassing funds and experience to expand your operation, meanwhile adding a few additional cleaning and stocking duties. Eventually, you will bring in some staff to assign tasks in the form of fairies. Little glowing balls. Wow. You can assign them different duties like bussing tables, pouring drinks, washing the dishes, cooking the food, or even just cleaning up the place. What does that leave me to do? I guess manage, I suppose. I will have to say the pacing is done very well in this title, as if I would have seen the multiple tasks I'm currently juggling at the start of the game. I may have just walked away. But I will say, slowly adding one feature every hour or so allowed me the opportunity to grind towards its acquisition and work the new tasks into my rounds fairly quickly. By the end of the game, I was running around spot checking everything, submitting purchase orders, checking on guests and staff concerns, working security, stocking, and overseeing the new construction, all in a beautiful orchestration. Most of the achievements here are unlocked naturally through storyline progression, with a few missable ones cleverly hidden around in your environment. I really look forward to the PlayStation release on February 5th and plan on adding that platinum to the record books as well. I will mention that I would love to see these titles be released as Xbox Play Anywhere to allow me to pick up my game cross devices, especially being that these console releases are PC ports anyway. What's the difference? The industry is really shifting to a cross-PC model, and I'd love to see these titles embrace the freedom to access your game across multiple devices. The game had multiple glitches and hiccups along the way, like the water pumps getting stuck in an automated action, which necessarily wasn't a bad thing for me. The disappearing furniture that I know I placed there, I expanded my tavern and whoosh, my benches disappeared. What the heck? And there were several instances where I had to replay the game to try and get the achievements to pop, like the level 4 tavern upgrade. I had to restart the entire game and play up to that point to get it to trigger. Well, Nobody's perfect, I suppose. The more I played the game, the more I actually enjoyed it, and I really felt like I could have kept going, building a tavern empire.
Let the fools have their tartar sauce.
Maybe just get promoted to like a regional manager where you would travel from town to town, managing several taverns, each with their own little quirks. That'd be fun. Much of my game time was spent grinding gold or XP to gain the next levels and upgrades, which was an enjoyable time, but now that it's all said and done, I've got really little reason to return and replay this title. So the replay value suffers quite a bit here. But, you know, for the price, I'd say it'd be worth the 20 hours I sunk into it for the low cost of entry. And therefore, I gave it a total score of 3.5
out of 5.
Yeah, well, that wraps up that review right there. Here's some notes I took, where I put the keys to the truck.
So, you know, we make these new review videos every week, so if you're an indie developer or there's something you want to see,
I got through everything I wanted to in 2025. If your game didn't get reviewed, it's probably in the backlog.
let us know your thoughts and recommendations in the comments down below. Be sure to visit again next week
As we continue to take humorous stabs at some of the industry's new and upcoming titles.
Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time on the farm.
Lingangu, 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 lin